We all do it. We're just scrolling through our feeds, watching stories, looking at pictures. It's supposed to be harmless, right? But then we start to notice things. Everyone else seems to be somewhere else, literally and figuratively. They're graduating, landing their dream jobs, traveling to amazing places, getting into relationships, and suddenly our lives feel less exciting, less successful, and less worthy. This is the trap of comparison. We see snippets of everyone else's highlights and instantly forget everything we are working on, as if it doesn't count. Feels like we're missing out or falling behind, like there's some invisible clock ticking and we're just late. And honestly, it's not like we're not happy for them. Of course we are. But at the same time, it brings up those quiet fears we all have. Am I doing enough? Should I be further along by now? Why isn't my life as interesting or picture perfect as theirs? But here's the thing we often forget. Everyone's life looks different behind the scenes. Social media only gives us a highlight reel. We are seeing those perfectly curated snapshots of people's best moments, while the struggles, the hard days, the real stuff, that's all off camera. And yet, we compare our full lives with all our messy and uncertain moments to that idealized version of someone else. I remember going through this so intensely once I graduated high school. It felt like everyone around me had their path figured out. They knew what college they were going to, what internships or jobs were set waiting for them. They had it all planned out. Meanwhile, I was still trying to figure out what I was even passionate about. And seeing everyone else move forward just made me feel stuck. That feeling of, why am I not there yet? It was so heavy. I didn't realize then how much I was letting other people's journeys mess with my own peace of mind. But looking back, I realized how unfair I was being to myself. We all go at our own pace, and comparing myself to someone else didn't speed me up or make me any happier. It only held me back. One of the most freeing things I've learned in this is we each have our own timeline. Someone else's success doesn't mean we're failing. Someone else's joy doesn't mean we are missing out. When I stopped comparing and started focusing on what mattered to me, I felt a weight lift. And when I let go of comparison, I could actually feel joy again. I could enjoy the little things in my life instead of constantly measuring them against someone else's big moments. Here's something that changed everything for me. Swapping comparison for gratitude. Gratitude brings us back to what we have, right here, right now. Instead of constantly looking outside at what's missing, we start appreciating what's within reach. For me, it was learning to value my own journey, realizing that my life didn't have to look like someone else's to be meaningful. Gratitude shifts the focus from what we don't have to all the things we are lucky enough to experience. It helps us realize that joy doesn't come from someone else's life looking perfect. It comes from loving our own. So next time you feel yourself slipping into comparison, remember, your journey is yours for a reason. Your dreams, your challenges, even your timing, it's all a part of what makes you, you. Someone else's story doesn't define yours, and there's joy in knowing that you're exactly at the right place at the right time.